do it.
This is Madden17 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Carr's Raiders. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland. So we'll hand it over to our colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Sean Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Oakland Raiders. Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. Here's Taiwan Jones on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And Mr. Cooper Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
Steps away to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And that linebacker group today could be very key.
As we were preparing for this game, you pointed out to me as we were watching film that the linebackers look like an elite unit. I agree with you totally. They move around, fly to the football, and take it away from offenses.
The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And fourth down coming up.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And tough starting field position here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. The all-pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. They go to Johnson again. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. On third down, Johnson. And he's going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now Johnson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
His first carry. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now it's Palmer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
That's taken on the 25. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Murray had the 1,000-yard season in 2015, followed that up with 788 last year. Now, also in the mix in Oakland, you had Washington, you had Richard. How do you see this backfield playing out going forward?
I think you'll see a similar combination going forward. I think that's one of the reasons that he dropped from a 1,000-yard runner to 788, because they had other options. They were able to bring in Washington, Richard. They can use different plays for those guys, a lot of versatility, and really upgrade their offense with an infusion of speed. But Latavius Murray, I think he'll still continue to be the lead guy out of that trio. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So out now come the Cardinals. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Get ready. Regular. Let's go. 1-18.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. Screenplay, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Right now, 258, Sally 19.
They'll indeed go for it. Palmer. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. possession. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On first down, Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down inside the 15 he goes. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if we can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Seth Roberts from 13 yards out, and the Raiders add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offensive backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Regular. Let's go. Blue 58. Regular. Let's go. Sally 19.
Now Palmer on 3rd and long. Trying to lay one up deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. One receiver to the left is Cooper.
All right, here we go. Alert. We ready?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Here's Wolford over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dayon Buchanan. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
All right, here we go.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. And Palmer gives to Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run. And while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
second down. Here's Palmer. And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Palmer. Hard throw, incomplete. Palmer and the offense staying put. They're going to try for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He'll buy some time right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. A right side catch by Crabtree. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Michael Crabtree, 42 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. He's going to air one out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. send Brown in motion right. This time, Palmer will throw. Going for the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. John Brown, as the first half is winding down, and the Cardinals get a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Carnell on first down. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. We have, never mind, Larry, forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now it's Palmer. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And the wideout in motion. On third down, Palmer. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Perry Riley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On second down, here's Carr. Connects it to Roberts, right side. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception. interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The play clock's running down, and they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The cornerback, Sean Smith, comes up to make the tackle.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They come out here in the eye. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 18 on that one. And that'll be good for an Oakland first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected. If that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Shift together here from the D-line. On first down, Carr sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
95.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Right now, blue 95. Blue 95.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Back now in the East Bay. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And an encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it makes it so simple, doesn't it? An easy free 5 yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Let's go, let's go. Wide 18. Wide 18.
On 2nd down, Palmer caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Palmer gives to Johnson on the draw. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, here's Palmer on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Here we go. Blue 58.
2nd and 10 now, and it's Palmer. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58.
On 3rd down, Palmer. Can't find anyone open. Gonna throw deep. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a tight game after after punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive lineman won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will stop right around the 25. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Palmer to throw on second down. Finding time. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. John Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's Carr to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. And hauled in here by Rivera. That one goes for 24 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw, it's Carr, being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's second down.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing fourth quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. They come out here in the eye. After the interception, here's Palmer. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Offense faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left.
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Let's go. Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58. Regular. Team.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The crowd in Oakland is stunned after that comeback. After being down 20-0, comes back and scores 21 unanswered points. And he pulls the plug with 26 seconds left. I know he feels lower than a snake's ass. They're in Oakland, they're booing him. Get your ass out, take your ass to Vegas. But this is your host, Jack, coming to you live from the Fourjacs Studios in Southern California, Los Angeles. Saying that was a miraculous comeback. He pulled a plug. I know, just like I say again, he feels low. He had a 20-point lead and lost it. A 21-point comeback. Hell, he didn't just start anyway, but I know he thought he was doing something now. 360. You know something. But he got his ass. He got a comeback on him. He thought he actually